guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi and welcome. So in today's video I'm going to tell you my TBR for this month, and I usually don't do that many TBRs because I read a lot of library books, so I'm not sure when they're available. But summer is such an inspiring month for me, and I have a lot of summer reads that I want to get to. I'm going to tell you first off my non-physical TBR, what I'm going to read on my phone or on my iPad via Libby. I have my iced coffee ready because it's going to be June in a couple of days and it's officially summer. And then let's get into my non-physical TBR. So I want to read The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. And just a disclaimer, I like to go into books blindly, so I don't usually I don't want to know anything about the books, so it's hard for me to tell you anything about the books because I don't know anything about this book, and I've just heard it's a nice fun summer read. And then I might want to read The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy because I've heard amazing things about those books. I have one book left that I'd like to get to, and it's the Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I've heard great things about that one as well. It's kind of like a nice romance, light-hearted, easy to read romance. And now I'm going to tell you about my physical TBR. I love to read physical copies of books. It's something in holding a book. I'm going to start with probably my next read that I am really excited for. So it's Beach Read by Emily Henry. I bought this book last summer and I just never got to it, and then because on winter I just didn't feel like reading a book that's literally called Beach Read. But I like how floppy it is, and I've never ever read a Emily Henry book, and I want to read Happy Place. I've heard such amazing things of that book, but this book I'm really excited for. It's about Augustus and January. I like the book in itself. I think it's a really beautiful one. I think this is the American version of the book cover, but I'm so excited for this one, and I feel like this is, as I said, going to be my next read. And I want to get into annotating books, but I'm too scared to do it for this one yet. This month is going to be heavily romance, but then I have two library books that I borrowed, so I should get to them, but it might happen that I won't even read them this month because they're not that I'm not that excited for those books. I have The Girls I've Been. I feel like it's kind of interesting. I read the back of this book, but I still kind of don't get what it's about. It's by Tess Sharpie, and I feel like Goodreads had good reviews on this book, so I might as well read this one this month. And I'm quite a slow reader, so I feel like I have way too many books already on my TBR, but that's fine. And then I have Last Chance books, and I think the cover is cute. I don't like hardback books, but this is also borrowed from the library. If I got it right, these two people on the front cover both own a bookstore, and there isn't just enough buyers, so the other one has to kind of close their store, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's about Madeline and Jasper. It didn't have the greatest reviews on Goodreads. I don't care that much about Goodreads reviews because I want to have my own opinion on the book. So now I got kind of excited for this book. This might be my next read because I have to return these in a couple of weeks. So this might be my next read, if not if I'm not going to read The Beach Read first, because I kind of want to get into this book now because I feel like it's going to be a lovely story. And I'm sorry, the lighting's changed because the sun just disappeared. Then I don't know if I'm going to get into this book this month, but I've been like cherishing this book for a really long while, and I kind of don't want to read it just because then I know I have to buy the next one and I'm just going to binge read the whole series, and it's Magnolia Parks. I feel like many of you have heard of this book, if not even read it, and it has a lot of mixed opinions because it's a really toxic like relationship type of book, or like toxic relationships in all kinds of ways. It's like if you watched Gossip Girl, so it's Gossip Girl based in London, kind of, if I'm correct. I haven't read like anything about this one, but I feel like I got what the book is about kind of just with saying Gossip Girl but in London. And if you go into the book knowing it's going to be toxic, it's like good for you because it's not in any way meant to be like a model for what you are going to take away from relationships. But I like how floppy this book is as well. And look at the cover, it's just so freaking pretty. It's written by Hastings, and I'm just so excited for this one. I've had the book for 3 months. I just haven't wanted to read it because I'm so scared that then I'm going to binge read the series and then I just don't have the books anymore, so I haven't even started. But I feel like this or the next month is going to be time for Magnolia Parks, if I'm being honest with you guys. But that's all the books I have on my TBR. I have 7 books on my TBR for the next month, and for some of you guys it might sound like not that many books, but I'm honestly a really slow reader. Or like in theory, because I said this summer I turned pretty serious, it's going to be 9 books. Yeah, but this is my physical TBR and I'm so excited for Beach Read and Magnolia Parks, but I kind of have to get into the library books firstly because I have to return them. But I'm so excited. You guys don't even know how excited I'm honestly, I want to cry, literally. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and comment down below what books are you excited to read next month. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye! But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you